So now if you open this, it is a logical question. Okay, just check and let me know. I just want to see your understanding. So if you look at the configuration for the GL master data settings, there are two objects we assign to company code, right? Chart of account and field status variant. So why account group and retained earnings are not assigned to company code? What is the logic? Even though they are not created at the company code level, but why we are not assigning to the company code? Question mark. Tell me.
Because we're directly creating these at the company code level.
Do you see while creating the chart of account, do you see any company code here? Is it asking any company code field here? See,
While
where
creating a GL account, we have the option.
no. That is not. See, here at the time of creating object, if it is asking for any company code or not, we need to check that. Right? See, if we are creating any chart of account, okay, if we are creating GL account, yes, it is a company code level, right? So why, even if you create chart of account in OB13, there is no company code field is there. Same way, you create any account group, no company code is there. Then why there is no need to assign, why we are not assigning it to company code?
No, sir. Chart of accounts we are creating and we are assigning it to company code because we don't have an option here for chart of accounts.
Yes, correct.
But for account groups, we have an option of company code itself.
Where? I mean, at the time of creating account group, do we have company code option here? Where do you see company code field here? The logic is, see, the logic is we are creating the account group in chart of account, right? Chart of account is one of the mandatory thing before you create the account group, right? So if you don't create your account group in your previous step, you will not be able to create the, if you don't create your chart of account in your previous step, you will not be able to create the account group. Account group and retain earning account, both they have dependency on chart of account. So you are creating your account group in chart of account and your chart of account is already assigned to company code here. That's why we are not assigning account group and retain earning to the company code. You get my point?
Yes.
Yeah, we are creating account group in chart of account, right? With reference to chart of account. Whereas chart of account is already assigned to company code. So in this way, your account group and retain earning account is also assigned to this company code. So if you go ahead and check the retain earning account also, OB53, see, it will ask you first, what is your chart of account? So both retain earning and your account group you are creating in chart of account and your chart of account is already assigned to this company code. Hence, there is no need of another assignment. This account group and retain earning both are assigned to company code indirectly through chart of account. You got my point now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Salvin, you also clear, right? Zamir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. These are the things we need to, okay, focus on this, okay? We need to observe. Although it looks very, small thing, but it has got bigger impact. Now, retain earning account. So first what we'll do, retain earning is balance sheet account we'll create one retain earning account. Go to FS00. Now, 2 lakh. So sorry, we will create under liability. Mostly it will be liability. 1 lakh 10. Okay, outstanding we have taken. So we'll use 1 lakh 20. Now only balance in local currency, line item display, sort key 001. So going forward, we'll also customize this GL account as well, balance sheet. Whatever the fields we require, we will keep. Other field will remove that. Now I will save this. Now assign this retain earning account in OB53. Here. So at the time when we create the retain earning code, we don't assign the GL account because that moment of time we have not created the GL account. And what is the use of this GL account? I will explain you now. So now this has been assigned. Now retain earning account is used for the year-end closing process. So I am just giving the running notes here. Retain earnings account. What happens? So whenever you post any expense and income account, means P&L account, P&L GL account, profit and loss. So what GL will come under profit and loss account? Your expense and income GL, right? Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So your profit and loss account GL, okay. So your profit and loss account GL balances, let's say your income is, example I am giving 10 lakhs. And your expense is 7 lakh. What is the net balance here? 3 lakhs. So net balance is 3 lakh. So this net balance 3 lakhs is a credit. So if income is more than expenses, the balance will be credit and it is a profit. Net profit. Same way, if expenses are more than income, then the balance will be, imagine the expense is 1 lakh, sorry, 10 lakh, and income is 7 lakh. Then your balance will be debit. 3 lakhs debit. So in this case, it will be net loss. So at the end of the, as a part of year-end process, year-end closing process. So as a part of the process, we need to transfer the balances of all expense and income to the retain earning account. Okay. Then the balances in your expense and income GL account will become 0. So there are two things are there. There are two treatment are there. Okay. One, you need to transfer the balances of P&L account. Transfer the balances of P&L account means income and expense balances. Transfer the balance of P&L account to retain earning and transfer the balances of balance sheet account. So there are two treatment here. Profit and loss account balance, balance sheet account balance. So as a part of year-end process, you will be transferring the balances of P&L account to the retained earning account, and the balances of balance sheet account will be transferred to the same balance sheet account. Okay, you will not be transferring to the retained earning account. So what happens? So this, for example, mostly it will be net profit only. So first we'll go with the first example. So in case of net profit, it will be a credit balance, and you will be transferring this balance through one transaction code. Transaction code is 1 minute. I mean re-log in. FAGL GVTR. So if you look at here, balance carry forward. FAGL GVTR. So you need to give the ledger company code and carry forward here. So we'll see this. We'll see this as a part of year-end process. Not now, because we have just started our company code. So balance in the retained earning account. See, if this retained earning account is not assigned here, that time system will throw an error. If you look at here, FB53, if the retained earning account is not assigned here, in that case, at the time when we run this FAGL GVTR, system will ask for the retained earning account to assign here. So what happens once you run this T code at the end of the year, all the balances of income and expense GL account, okay, it will be transferred to P&L account. Means it will be transferred to retained earning account, and the balances in income and expenses account will become 0. So finally, all the balances will be transferred to retained earning account. For example, I will show you. What is our retained earning account? 1,20,000. So let's say expense has a balance of, income has a balance of 10 lakh rupees. So once you are transferring the balance from income to retained earning account, what is the impact? Can you tell me the general entry? Aparna, Salmin.
Retained earning to P&L.
Retained earning to P&L account.
Yeah, in case of net balance, profit and loss account, what happens? Yes, correct. In case of favorable balance, means in case of net profit, retained earning account debit, with 3 lakhs P&L account. But here, retained earning account will not be debit, right? In case retained earning account will have a debit balance, it will be a loss. So we have to reverse this entry. This will be debit. Retained earning will be credit. So if retained earning account is a credit balance, then what happens? It is a net profit because income is more than the expenses, and this will be displayed in liability side. Okay, in case first entry, what we have seen, right? Let's say 1,20,000 debit with 3 lakhs, and your P&L account credit, then your retained earning is debit balance, right? Then it will be showed as a part of asset. Or in another way, see, what is the natural balance of income?
Credit.
Yes, correct. Good. So now if you want to transfer the balance of income to retained earning account, then what do you need to make? You have to make it debit, right? To transfer the balance means natural balance of the income is, or natural balance of income or revenue is credit, right? If you want to nullify that balance, so if you want to transfer that balance to some other account, you need to debit the income, right? Income debit. So this retained earning, we will call it as a P&L account. Okay, P&L credit. So income will get debit now. So income, how much was the income with 10 lakh rupees? Because you are transferring the balance from income to P&L account. Now, in this case, P&L account will get credit. So we'll forget about this because this is a bit confusing. We'll forget about this. We'll see with the help of this example. FAGL is the T code. Okay, we'll see this as a part of a year process. Now, what is the natural balance of the expenses?
Debit.
Debit, correct. So now if you want to transfer, see, transfer entry. So if you want to transfer your expenses, then you need to credit the expense, right? Profit and loss account, here in this case debit. Here I am referring profit and loss account, which is equal to retained earning account. Here also retained earning account. So now what is the amount? 7 lakh. 2-year expense account. So now if you look at the balance in the P&L account, P&L account means retained earning account. What is the net balance in the retained earning account? There is a credit of 10 lakh and debit of 7 lakh. Then what is the net balance? Credit of 3 lakhs, right? Do you agree with me? Salmi and Aparna?
Sir, it should be debit, right? So debit of 3 lakhs because 10 lakh is credited and 7
Yes.
lakh is debited.
Here, if you look at here, we are checking the balance in the P&L account. So
Yeah.
there is a credit balance of 10 lakh rupees, right? And
Yes.
debit balance of 7 lakh. which is the more credit is more than debit, right? So
Okay.
finally, credit balance will be there with 3 lakhs.
Yeah, yeah.
This we are checking. So in this case, so if the balance is a credit means it is a profit. Then this retained earning account will be displayed under liability side. In case of the loss, it will be displayed under asset. So this is the importance of retained earning account. Okay, this is used for the year-end process. Okay, but where do you see this reconciliation account? Sorry, retained earning account. Whenever you create any GL account, let's say I will have to log in again. When you create FS00, when you create GL account in FS00, click on create. So in this particular tab, retain type or description tab, retain earning account is there, but it is not visible for it is not visible at this point of time for all of us. The reason being, we have defined only one retain earning code for this. So if we define more than one retain earning code, then it will be visible. I will make it to, I will go to OB53. Okay. Okay, this is displayed only. 1 minute. System is log the entry. If you go to OB53, so now in case of, I will make X2 also example. So now the moment you create now FS00, click on create. Now if you look at here, PNL statement account. Now retain earning account is visible here. And you need to only assign to the PNL account only. So now the system is giving you option, right? To either select X1 or X2. Previously, because we have created only one retain earning account, so system was taking it automatically and it was not visible on the screen. Now, because we have created more than one retain earning code, that's why system is giving you option. It is giving you option to select either X1 or X2. So if you look at here, this is only assigned to PNL account. It doesn't. It is not meant for balance sheet account. So if I select the balance sheet account, this will become disable. See, this will become disable, non-editable. The moment I select PNL account, it is enable. So for all PNL account, we need to assign this, whether irrespective of income or expense GL account. Because while creating income or expense GL account, we will select PNL, right? So then it will be active. So why it was not visible? Because we had only one retain earning account previously. System was taking it automatically. Now we have created two retain earning code. That's why it is giving you the option. So retain earning account will be visible. It will be remain in the type or description type, which is called chart of account segment of for a GL account, and it is only assigned to the PNL account, not for the balance sheet accounts. See, hope you understand this.
Yes.
Okay, Salmin and Aparna, you.
Got
Yes,
it.
sir. Sir,
Got
but
it.
what is the use of creating two retained earning accounts?
I am not asking you to create the two retained earning account. I just want to show you, if I create two retained earning account, then it will give you option. Otherwise, it was not visible, right? Initially.
Yes, yes.
Why it is not visible initially? Because system has no option. It was picking up one retained earning code only automatically. If it is more than one retained earning code you define, yes, there can be a business requirement also. But I never seen in my career, I mean, any project, if they have more than one retained earning account. But as a technical requirement, I showed you. I mean, if you have more than one retained earning account, then only it will be visible here. Otherwise, system will show automatic. System will take that retained earning account automatically. You got my point. We don't
Got
need
it, sir.
still we don't need to define. Okay. I never saw any business requirement which they create more than in my project. So far, whatever I have done, only one return earning account was there. Maybe if any organization want to track some expenses separately, they might go ahead for the another return earning account. Now it will not be visible now on the screen. If you go to FS00, because see, X1 is automatically taken by the system. That's why it is not visible on the screen. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shall we go ahead with another topic?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aparna, you are also okay, right? For another topic?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, if you go through my notes here, everything is written, whatever I am discussing here. You just, it is very important notes, okay? Just go through it, each and every point. You just go through it. So what I have written, it exists in GL master data in the chart of account segment and assigned to GL account in for PNL GL. See, return earning account, where it is exists? It exists in GL master data in the chart of account segment and assigned to GL account for PNL. You add this also. You add this point. If we create more than, I have not written that point because there is no requirement to create one more return earning account. Otherwise, people will feel that okay, it is mandatory to create one more return earning account. More than one return earning account. This field will be visible. Not required this point. That is why I have not written. Okay. For our, I have showed you, right? So you can also, just for your remembrance purpose, remember this. So now next topic is field status variant. So what is the use of field status variant? So let's say field status variant is just a name. Okay. Field status variant. So field status variant is created at the client level and assigned to company code. We know this rule because field status variant is created at the client level. While you create the field status variant in OBC4, so there is no relationship with the company code, right? So that's why it is a client level object. We just need to create this and assign to the company code. So if you look at our field status variant TA05, so under field status variant, you have field status group. So you have this many group, right? So this group contain status of the field. If you go to G001 general data, under general data, you have different fields are there. Text field, invoice reference field, hedging, collective invoice. So this field status you can control with the help of field status group. So now suppress, it is for hide purpose. Required means if you select required entry, it will become mandatory or compulsory. Optional means, this particular field will be visible on the screen, but user has an option to either input the value or not. So now, so field status, under field status variant, you have field status group. Under field status group, you have a different field status, text field, assignment field. So you can control the status. This group you are assigning to the GL master data. While you create any GL master in FS00, you have created so many GL account, right? If you go to the display mode, sorry, let's say this 2 lakh GL account, okay? So if you go here, so G005 we have assigned, right? G005, these are all the groups. These groups are coming from field status variant. This is our field status variant. Under field status variant, we have field status group G005. See, we have assigned to this. And for other GL account, we have assigned other groups. Share capital GL account. We have assigned G001. So what is the use of this? With the help of this group, under this group, there are certain status of the field will be there. So you can control the status of those field during the posting data. So far we have seen GL master data field status control through account group, right? So that is for the master data field status control. This is for the transaction data field status control. For example, I will show you for the share capital account, I want to make text field as a mandatory field. So what I will do? So first I will come here. I will check this GL account for 1 lakh GL account. I want to make text field is a mandatory field. So what I will do? I will come here in the GL master. I will check what is the field status group G001. Then what I will do? I will go to OBC4 here in my field status variant. What is my field status variant? TA05. Select this, go to the group. Okay, G001 because G001 is there. Double click on the G001 general data. Then this text is an optional field, right? Now I will make it required. Save this. Now, when I post any entry in FB50, when I select 1 lakh GL account here, let's say credit. Oh no, I am posting in some other company code. Let me choose my company code TA05. Okay, posting period is not open, right? How to solve this? Go to OB52. Because see, it is a part of month end activity. We have just completed last month, right? September. Now we are into the month of October. So now if you click on position, go to posting period variant. So now we are into the 7th period. So what you can do, 6th to 7th you can open, no problem. For the GL account. 6th period is also open, 7th period is also open. I will show you later because the purpose is not to see the field state posting period variant. Now press enter. See what it says, an entry is required in the item text field because we made the text field as a mandatory, right? So that's why it is making, asking you to input the field. Share capital received. So what is the use of field status variant means? Field status variant, it contains the field status group. So that field status group is controlling the status of the field for a particular GL account. For a particular GL account, you can control the status of the field through field status group. So your field status group, where you will find in your GL master data. See, it is created at the client level and hence assigned to company code. It contains the field status group, which are assigned to the GL master data in the company code segment. Means this is the company code segment. Control data tab and create bank entries, both are company code segment. This is the company code segment. So field status group contain fields such as text field, value date, etc. We can control those fields for a GL account through field status group during transaction postings. You got my point. So for any GL account, now if I ask you to make the text field required for this GL account, 2 lakh. So what is your exercise now? First, what you will do, you will go ahead and check what is the field status group is assigned to G005. Then you will go here in OBC4. Then TA05. Select field status group. Go to G005. Here text field. So for G005, it is already required field. Okay. So now come back. Now check for bank GL account also. Select 2 lakh. See, value date is also mandatory for bank GL account because value date is by default it is mandatory. So value date it will come from here. Payment transaction. See, value date is a required field for all bank related transaction. So give the value date for today's date. Enter. Then text is also mandatory. So this is where you need to control. So for this business area is also mandatory. So we can control the status of the field for a particular GL account through field status group. Field status groups which are present in the field status variant. I will just stop the sharing.